Hi, I'm Officer Friendly. As you learn your ABCs here, remember the ABCs of safety. Always be careful.
Live from the television studios of Pacific Lutheran University, this is Focus.
Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, May 5th. I'm Shelly Swanke.
And I'm Tom McArthur. The headlines for today's show include a prediction for a major earthquake here in the Northwest before the year 1990, a look at National Prayer Day, and an interview with the Morning Mass news editor about their last issue this year, which is coming out tomorrow. Would you believe it's 40 pages long?
And we've got some details on an open house that's been going on in the TV studios up here, a check on the weather for the weekend, and a look of what's going on around campus tonight. We have these stories and more on Focus, so stay with us.
Join the Mayfest dancers this year on Saturday, May 7th in PLU's Olson Auditorium for an impressive celebration of spring with dances from around the world beginning at 8 p.m. Tickets are available at the door. For more information, call Pacific Lutheran University at 535-7457.
Wrecking crews have started flattening the skeletal remains of buildings that all but collapsed in last Monday's earthquake in Coalinga, California. The quake measured 6.5 on the Richter scale. Some 90% of the town's downtown area was reduced to rubble, and authorities say they are still amazed that no one was killed. Damage estimates have come in at $25 million. Meanwhile, here in the Northwest, State Department of Emergency Service officials are saying that we'll see an earthquake as big as the one that hit Coalinga before the end of the decade. Seismologists around the state are saying that we are long overdue for an earthquake, but they can't say exactly when it might happen. Washington State has a history of serious earthquakes. The last big one was in 1965. That quake was centered near Olympia and was measured at 6.5 on the Richter scale. That quake was strong enough to cause buildings to collapse as far north as Seattle.
Well, Tom, spring is budget time around PLU. There's been a real concern about money. And we all know that tuition isn't cheap at PLU, it being a private school. If money does concern you for your education here, there's a discussion group that you may want to attend this evening. Focus reporter Lou Ann Huntermark has more for us on that story.
Financing your education here at PLU may not be as difficult as you think. Tonight in Stew and Lounge, the Office of Residential Life presents PLU in Your Pocketbook. Guest speakers Al Perry of the Financial Aid Office and Beth Ahlstrom of Career Planning and Placement will be discussing just how you can afford to continue your education at PLU. Ahlstrom talked with us today about what CPPO offers the student in employment opportunities. Her focus tonight will be on the work aspect of financing education. At present, Ahlstrom cites 50 employment positions available to students, work-study and non-work study related. In addition, career-related off-campus employment can be sought through the office for wages up to $7 an hour.
We always have employers who use our office as a way to supply their personnel needs, be it someone who needs help in cleaning their house or watching their kids, or just part-time employment. So in addition to those kinds of positions, we have lots of jobs totally unrelated to financial aid that students and their immediate families may use. We have part-time jobs, we have summer jobs, we have full-time career positions and positions in higher education. And they're available in binders. The students can look through those.
Ahlstrom hopes that through employment, CPPO can provide students with an out to rising costs of tuition. Students who have had difficulty finding a job in the past, have never had a job, or just want to develop good interviewing skills are encouraged to attend the session tonight or meet with CPPO on a one-to-one basis. PLU in Your Pocketbook begins at 7:30 tonight, and again, that's in Stew and Lounge. I'm Luann Hundertmark, reporting for Focus.
Today is National Prayer Day, not World Prayer Day, as was indicated in the bulletin. In observance of the day, Tower Chapel is open until late this evening for individual use of the facility. There are no organized services that will be taking place there. It's just a time of quiet prayer.
Well, Tom, Friday is traditionally the day that the mooring mast comes out on campus, and tomorrow's no different. Well, maybe just a little bit different, because this last issue of the mast is 40 pages. I talked with the mooring mast news editor Brian Labaugh today about what's going to be in tomorrow's edition.
We have about 5 features on different people. We have some stories on spring and summer fashions. We have short capsules of the new summer movies that are coming out. We have some news stories. I wrote a story on the PLU budget and where some of the money went to in different departments, and then related that to student ratios and faculty ratios.
Labaugh said that originally the edition was planned for 32 pages, but additional stories contributed to the extra length, so it's 40 pages. Also tomorrow will be coming out the last issue of the Crossroads magazine. Its topic is on the nuclear holocaust. It looks like we're going to have a lot of reading to do during Dead Week, other than our textbooks.
The Career Planning and Placement Office is responsible for bringing a great many employers to campus for student interviews. Unfortunately, not all students take those appointments very seriously. There have been cases when students do not show up for their interview. This has caused some problems in the past. It's an unfavorable reflection on the university, and it deprives another student a chance for that interview. The CPPO office has implemented a plan that they hope will cut down on some of the no-shows. If a student does not notify them within 24 hours of cancellation, the student is expected to be there. If the student does not show up, their name is kept on file, and they stand the chance of being on a blacklist from any other interviews.
What you wear can make a big difference, especially when you're job hunting. For that reason, there will be a career dressing presentation next Thursday from noon until 2. Shannon Taylor from Nordstrom's will be speaking from noon until 1. She will also be bringing samples of career outfits from the store to display. At 1, Color Magic is the theme, presented by Clipper Maxfield. This part of the program will discuss how different colors can be used to achieve different looks. This will be particularly helpful to men who may need ideas of how to put their suits together. The program is free to all students, and it will be held in the CK next Thursday.
Today, the Office of University Communications and TV Studios gave an open house to the faculty. The purpose of the gathering was to make people aware of the facilities and services offered at PLU Television. Television executive Vic Nelson says the question of where PLU TV is going in the future is still uncertain.
Very good question. I don't know if I can answer that, because I really don't know either. I could give you, my own projections, my own feelings. I think PLU Television is doing a job for the university, and therefore I don't believe it will disappear. I believe with technology on the horizon, actually here now, we will become more and more involved in assisting the university to achieve its goals.
Well, it's time to get ready for some roasting and toasting again, because the Pluto Awards are here. The Pluto Awards dinner will be held Monday night in the CK at 5:30. In case you don't know, the Pluto Awards are PLU's Traumatic Occurrences Award. These awards are given for all the funny events and mishaps that have happened to PLU athletes within the school's 24 different athletic programs. The people are nominated for these awards throughout the year, and the winners are selected by Assistant Athletics Director Jim Kittlesby. On the serious side of the dinner, awards are also given to the Man and Woman of the Year in sports. The winners are selected by all the coaches. Also, 2 Scholar Athlete Awards are given to men and women, selected by the Faculty Athletic Committee. Everyone is invited to the dinner, but you must get reservations from the PE office by tomorrow. Students who eat on campus and all the athletes can get free tickets, but students who eat off campus must pay the regular dinner charge of $6.
And looking to the weather forecast for the greater Parkland area, we'll be looking at a chance of showers and partial clearing tonight and tomorrow, about a 50% chance of rain later tonight. Looking to the weekend, there will be a chance of rain on Saturday, but it should be mostly dry on Sunday and Monday. The temperatures will be cooler still, highs in the low 60s, and lows tonight should be in the upper 30s to mid 40s. Hopefully it will turn out to be a nice day for Mother's Day, which, by the way, is this coming Sunday. And the question is, did you get something for your mother?
Well, I think I bought my mother a card, and I think I even got it mailed this year.
Good. Very good.
Taking a look at activities around campus tonight, there's going to be a Bread for the World meeting in UC 132. That's at 5:30. The topic tonight is the military and attitudes of peace. Also tonight in the UC, there will be an opera workshop concert. That's at 8. For those of you who wanted to take a ride in the hot air balloon on campus tomorrow, well, I think there's just a few minutes left that you can get a ticket to do so. The cost is 25 cents, and that gives you a chance to be one of the 120 people to take a ride. But hurry, because the information desk will quit selling those at 5 on the nose. Tonight at 7:30, there will be a presentation on broadcasting internships. If you're interested in learning more about those types of programs, that will be in UC 210. Also, the bookstore is having a spring cleaning sale. There's big savings on books and on clothing.
And that brings us to the end of this Thursday edition of Focus, and to the end of the Focus shows that Shelly and I will be anchoring together. I just wanted to say, Shelly, that it's been a lot of fun.
Well, thanks, Tom. I appreciate everyone who's helped us with Focus this year. Hope everyone has a good summer. See you next year.
From all of us here at Focus, thank you for joining us. Good night.
Good night.